hello. Right. Just done the Facebook link. Just about to do Twitter. I do have tea on the go, so you might hear some slurping. So now broadcasting live from space. Right. Slurping. Right, I shall just set up my mixer channel. So, oh yeah, just to check it's working. Good. I've got a silly cat here who wants to help. But here we have the Crimson Archivemobile, which does sound a bit wacky races, I know, but hey. So there she is. We are currently in a space station. I'll just check what bits and pieces I've got. So I'm after some deuterium. A freighter is off on a message. Well, this is in the future. So, shall we just launch into space and see what we've got? So, here is our spaceship, the Crimson Archivemobile. I'm gonna slowly, over the course of this game, try and build up a bit of a fleet of ships and name them after like wacky races and things like that, but let's get in the ship. We are in the star system of Belfer, which was discovered by me today. There's 2 planets there that we've landed on. So Lhasa 9, which is an icy planet, and Ulomp, which is a tropical planet. So that's the one with the red grass. If you look down the list on the left, you can see a lot of other star systems that I visited, including the interestingly named Derek Deadman site system. So there's the Derek Deadman system, which has got the planets Donald Sinden, Beans and Pulldown Center amongst it, because this game contains 18 quintillion planets, and if you're the first person to discover a planet or a star system, you can change the name. So if you look at Derek Deadman, it was discovered 1 week ago by somebody called Troughton Lives, and that's Warren. Anyway, let's launch into space and we'll go seeking planets. Okay, here we go. Welcome to space. I'll try not to run into my capital ship. Now, there's definitely rings. This is prettier than Elite Dangerous, perhaps, but not so astronomically accurate. But this is all about planetary landing and biomes and plants and animals and minerals and all that sort of thing. So that's an icy planet. We've already landed there. But I want to discover a new system. So let's just boost away from the ships. Oh. A recruitable frigate. Blimey, somebody's got a lot of ships. But let's have a look on the galactic map. See where we want to go. So we're currently in Belfer. We could head towards the galactic core. It'll take us a long time to get there, but hey. Ojosia Adels. Really. No data available on the system, but it does have liquid water, which is always a good sign if you want to make landings on planets. So let's try there and see what happens. If there's no data, I think nobody's... I'm just going to slurp me tea, so just hang on. It will take a second to warp into the system. So there will be a slurping noise. Here we are. We are the first people to arrive in this system. So let's see what we've got. Ooh, there's quite a lot here to enjoy. But, Martin, I don't like the name Ojosia Adels 14 for the name of a star system. Would you like to name it? So this will be the star, and then we can name the planets as we land on them. So give me a good name for a star. Doesn't have to be Derek Deadman because we've already got him. I'll leave you to ponder on that for a minute. So we've got a rather dull looking, a barren planet. Do we really want to Trowby Lisa 3? Well, if you like. Well, I think it would be Trowby Lisa 1 because if you want. Oh, let's call it no. No. I'm going to name it after Martin because Martin, you're watching. So Martin 1. Okay. It's uploaded as the star Martin 1. I'll just upload any outstanding data I've got as well. Right, there's a barren planet with cactuses on. God, it's all go here today. There's a fiery planet. What's the blue one? Icebound planet. Well, let's go and visit the cactuses first of all. Let's go visit the cactuses because there probably won't be too much nastiness here. So I'll just drink some more tea. Shout if we're about to smack into the planet. Oh, I can see something already that looks interesting. Way. Oh. Well, that's a good start. Well, that was lucky. Right, we've landed somewhere with some buildings. I'll just finish my tea and then we'll get out and have a walk around. Weather, moistureless, copious flora and common fauna. So somebody has definitely been here. There's some buildings. A planet with no name. Looks spaghetti western. Well, we can name it after a spaghetti western. Is there a cowboy you like? Give me a cowboy name and we'll call it after them. A fistful. Oh, alright. All one word. That's quite a good name, actually. Right. What have we got on this planet? Hyodo P43. Oh, that's not a good name, is it? So we'll call it a fistful. A fistful. Because you can go all Douglas Adams with this. A fistful, just with one L. There you go. Uploaded. No, not P45. Weather moistureless, sentinels sparse. They're floating robot things that shoot at you. Copious flora, common fauna. Got cactus flesh, cobalt and pyrite and copper. Oh, I want some pyrite. Oh, yeah. Although the planets may be not the most exciting, I'm after the pyrite. Right, I'm just going to walk over here because there's a thing that might amuse you. Right, there's two. This is quite weird. There's two plants there that are almost sitting on top of each other. So let's get rid of the first one. We can look at the second one. There we go. Hazardous Flora. But it's got oxygen in it. So if I use my mining beam, I can extract the oxygen from it. An Ogron god. Yeah. There's another one over there. But I'm just going to use my scanner and see what's about here. Oxygen-rich plant. Dihydrogen crystals. I need some of those. Some damaged machinery over here. Oh, somebody flying overhead. Somebody on their way somewhere. Don't know where they're off to. Let's have a look at the machinery. It's got viscous fluids all over it. An unnatural thick liquid of dubious colour. Its origins are impossible to fathom. Appears to have some mild magnetic properties. Well, if I take the viscous fluids, that should repair the machinery. There we go, and I get some nanites for that, so that's useful. There's 2 buildings here, so we'll just look in the buildings, see if there's anything useful. Nothing much in here by the look of it. But always worth looking. Oh! Oh! Get some more nanites, there we go. Apart from that, rather dull buildings. There's a very tall structure here, which I won't have a look at. But over here, I can save and chart this area of the planet. So I get navigational data for that. There's some bits and bobs here. Nothing in there. That's a health thing. And some rusted metal. Some dihydrogen jelly by the look of it. Okay, nothing terribly exciting. But, ooh, what are these? Some strange plants. Well, if I scan them, I can tell you about them. K. beltigiums, which have got whispering leaves and omnidirectional roots. Yes. There are, according to this list, 10 creatures on this planet to discover. So we'll certainly go and look for some of those. But there's various rocks and bits here. That's more cactuses. There's an awful lot of these rude plants around here. And these really are like the fungoids, actually. But it's the minerals I'm most interested in today, because I'm looking for pyrite. Ferrite dust. I don't know if you can hear the soundtrack, but I've got my headphones on. Oh, pyrite, good. So ferrite dust and pyrite. There's some more. Because, where are we? Catalogue milestones log. Locate pyrite. Source items for the client. So somebody wants 250 pyrite and I've got 80. Well, here's a nice view. Yes, fool's gold, definitely. Oh god, it's all go here. I think we're in a space. Oh, there's a creature. I can see its tail. Come here, creature. Hello, creature. Alright, don't run away. S. swanzione. First recorded in the dunes of the planet a fistful. They appear to be peaceful creatures happily socializing both within their species and without. Their tongues are hairy and thick, allowing them to happily chew upon all but the most venomous of leaves. Additional observations: sings beautifully. So that's one creature discovered. So we can upload that to the galactic database. And we got 29 nanites for that. But yeah, over here All he keeps doing is turning his tail on me. Oh, there's some butterfly things up there as well. We'll have a look at those in a minute. But what I'm after is the crystals. Dihydrogen crystals, Captain, to power my starship. So we'll get some of those. I'm also after sodium nitrate. If you can spot any of that, just shout. Another unidentified mineral, that might have some pyrite in it. And yes, it does. Good. Right, so we got some crystals, good. And I saw some red ones over here as well. That's carbon, or condensed carbon. And again, that's useful. Because basically when this game starts, you are on a randomly generated planet and you've got to find yourself a starship and repair it. Tiny cactus, and then make your way into the universe. Carbon and oxygen, I'll have some of that. More of those same creatures. I quite like their yellow sort of lumps. It's not actually, as planets go, this isn't the worst. Not by a long chalk. More rocks. Haha, that's got some pyrite in it. I mean, you can almost play this as though you're a researcher for the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, as you go around planets and find all the things. Cactus flesh, carbon. Well, it's 27 degrees here, which is very, very nice. I've been on planets that range like sort of plus or minus 100 degrees or more. And so far the weather's not too... Oh, it's getting dark. You'll get some very nice... Look at the rings. So yeah, the lights come on in my spacesuit. So I'm just going to get rid of that annoying plant. Stop thrusting your spores at me. So you notice it's suddenly gone down to minus 54. So we better head back for the spaceship. Yes, I'm getting warnings now. I mean, we can stay outside for a while because we're in a spacesuit, of course. But it's best not to get too far from your spaceship on a nasty planet. Oh, I'll have some more of that pyrite whilst I'm here. Just picking up rocks. Oh, another plant. This planet is infested with rude plants. Right. So this planet's okay for finding. I was going to go. What I'm going to do is just nip up to the top of this tower because we've got time. I mean, yeah, this is very much a game where you let's get this right. Right, climb ladder. Thank you. This is very much a game where you can just wander and there we go. Oh, there's a little red dot running around with a paw print on it, which means it's a creature that's not happy. So I just need it might come along and try and bite my ankles or something. So depends how big it is. So this is a holographic communications tower. Let's see if there's anything here. No incoming calls. Access previous logs. Fivasti kuku ebli. Tibi friends ket kchio vili usva. You fanny chardami. Sorry, not getting your language there. Yeah, there are alien races in this. I don't know whether Warren drinks gin, but so we'll jump down to the spaceship, and I've got a little jetpack, so there we go. So let's get in the Archivemobile. I just want to check the system. So the launch thrusters are fine. The hyperdrive needs refueling, but I've already got some warp cells, that's fine. My suit's okay. My multi-tool needs recharging the mining beam. Just recharge with carbon, that's fine. I am after some deuterium. He's got a little jet. Well, I remember the game Jetpack on the Spectrum. So here's some of the chemicals you can find. Carbon, oxygen, dihydrogen, deuterium, tritium, ferrite dust, pyrite. So that's one of the things I'm after. Ammonia, uranium, phosphorus, all sorts of things. Residual goop, viscous fluids, living slime, frost crystals. Lots of things you can build, equipment, technology, but let's take off into space. What amazes me is the smooth transition you get from one planet to another. So as we go from criminal rating mostly harmless, so let's just get through the asteroid field and let's have a look at this Icebound planet, because the weather's actually got a bit warmer outside today, but let's go and have a look at some ice. And again, we can rename the planet. It does look very cold. So we'll just come through the atmosphere. Very thick clouds wherever we are. I can see a few things poking up through the cloud layer, but Grimsby. Oh dear, this is This is nippy out. Ooh! Yet again, I think we found a... We found something. We're being lucky today. Oh, that's actually quite good. That's got a landing pad and everything. Minus 55. Let's go indoors. No, Markle's beta. Hello, who are you? Hello. The small creature is busy adding up trade profits when I appear. Sensing me, their eyes widen in anticipation and they rub their fingers together greedily. Must learn some more of his language. The lifeform pecks emphatically at the monetary figures on their pad, then bounces up and down. A warm and pleasant scent fills the air, a relief after the bitter cold that rages outside. Do you want to give them some money? Do you want to tap their pad, or do you want to pat them on the head? What do you want to do, Martin? Give them some money, tap their pad, or pat them on the head? Pat. Definitely? I don't think they're like that, but let's go. There is a long silence. The trader emits a foul-smelling gas. Standing has decreased. They didn't like that at all. They didn't like that. I think we'd better get inside. Right, the temperature is normalising. You know, there's somebody else here. A technology merchant, Tez, or Tess. What's he got for sale? Blueprints and components. What blueprints has he got? I could do with some upgrades. A barrel ionizer. And not much else. Well, I'm not going around shooting things, so let's not worry about that. There's a trade terminal here. Let's see if we can... Oh, we could sell our goop that we found, couldn't we? So I've got some crystals. I'll sell those. Where are those viscous fluids I had? So, viscous fluids, cactus flesh, rusted metal. I've got a little bit of silver. And that's about it, I think. Okay, we've sold some bits. Right, we should name this planet as well. So, let's go to discoveries. So, no Markle's beta. I don't like that at all. So, give me a name for a cold planet. Chilius. Oh, very Terry Nation. Oh no, hang on. This would help if I could spell. Chill. E-S. You're on the planet Chilius. Discovered today. Weather snowy. Ample flora and abundant fauna. Well, if we poke our noses outside, I will not get involved with any of these little fellas. Oh, there's a plant there with some carbon. Thank you for the carbon. Oh, you coming out with us? Alright, okay. Well, there's some containers over there. What are you going to do then? Well, he's playing with a pad, but those have probably got some in them. Yep. Good. Bits and bobs, bit of sodium. Some weird plants here. No, I won't pat it on the head. They don't like that. So carbon, oxygen. Whatever that is, it says it's very poisonous. Oh, there's a technology module on my scanner over there. I'm just going to go over and see if I can dig it up. Take us a few seconds to get there, but whilst we're on the way, we might as well scan the plants. Right. Where'd it go? I've lost me. Oh, hello. What's that over there? Oh, hello. Sorry, I got distracted by a creature. Let's have a look at him. H. Fox Kosis. From the planet Chilius, where they fight for survival amidst permanent sub-zero temperatures. Weaker than their appearance suggests, they make up for the many who die on their nomadic wanderings with frequent and rapid breeding. They feast upon frostwort and will travel vast distances to find it. Additional observation: grows lungs after birth. Okay. Let's have a proper look at him. All I seem to be doing is frightening the wildlife at the moment. Taste of chicken. Oh, there's a nodule of something there. What's that? Salt. A big lump of salt. I don't really want salt. So I was looking for a technology module, wasn't I? I've lost it now. Oh, there it is, over there. Must stop getting distracted by creatures. Focus on a thing and do the thing. Right, so it's in the hill underground. So if we just it's just over this bit, there we go. Right, as well as a mining beam, right, okay, we've reached the point. As well as my mining beam, I've got a terrain manipulator. Which is good for digging underground. Oh, there we go. So I've got some salvaged technological data from that. So I'll demonstrate what I can do with that by going back to our ship. Actually, let's show off with the ship. We're a long way from the ship now, and we could we could traipse all the way back, but if we can find a nice place around here, a bit of space, absolutely. Here comes the Crimson Archivemobile, all on its own. Took me a long time to work out you could do that. I was forever... right, let's go back up into space. Right, there's a space station. Fugitive starship detected, right. Try to avoid smacking into the rocks. Right. I'm going to summon a space anomaly. And some creatures live inside the space anomaly. Yeah, it's not a moon. Frightened the life out of me the first time I went inside this. But inside the space anomaly, you can meet other players. There. I recognise this chap. Quicksilver synthesis. I haven't got much quicksilver, so I'm not going to. If I just nip up to the balcony, hang on. There we go. It's easy. It's a shortcut. It's a bit rude, but there we go. Hello, chaps. I'm just. Don't mind me. I'm just passing through. All right. Where's his mate gone? Oh, he's over there. Right. In here. I can spend my data. Hello. Hello, Hyperion. Starship research. Construction research. That's what I can. Right. I have got 8 bits of salvaged data. And I haven't learnt much about building yet. So, what do I want to build? Lots to choose from. I will build. Well, I think I should learn how to build a chair, don't you? A comfortable chair designed to accommodate most bipedal races with only mild numbing of the posterior. Can you build a better chair? Alright, or a table? I should learn how to build a table, shouldn't I? And oh, that's a posher table. A simple desk, a mat. A desk is quite useful. A buildable ornament to beautify your base. Large monitor station. Yeah. So what we can go and do in a minute is go and visit Warren's base, because Warren has built a base. So I've learnt how to build a few things. Is he in? Warren's out shopping at the moment, but because he might pop in shortly. So let's go back to the. Oh my word, that's a nice looking spaceship. Sorry, I'm just envious. Yeah, so Warren might pop in. My word, that's a long one. Yeah, okay. Right, anyway. Yeah. Space games, they're a lottery. Right, let's get back to our little thing. Right, we're launching into space. We'll go to the space station, and in the space station they've got a teleporter. So we can visit dear, hostile go away, hostile forces.
Warning. Threat detected. Hostile ships approaching.
Eek. Oh dear. Excuse me, we're in a bit of a fight. 5 ships? 5? 5 pirate ships are after me. I can't get away. Not yet. I'm just going to put my foot down and hope we can outrun them. Or, that's an idea. Oh dear, they're a bit cross. Who left this dirty great frigate in the way? I can't summon my... I can't summon Archive Central at the moment, which is our capital ship. I could go and hide in that, but... Aha! Escape possible. Oh no. I didn't get quite far enough away. I like the way the music's gone all like dramatic and Kef McCulloch. Come on. Pirate attack ships remaining 3. Oh, I'm sure it was 5 just now. Somebody's helping us out. Right. Well, we could try shooting them. I have got some... Right, where are we? Oh! Have we got away? I think we've got away. Oh! We outran them, good. Mind the dirty great asteroid. Right, anyway, sorry. Right, space station. If we go to the space station, we can use their teleporter to visit the Derek Deadman system. And in the Derek Deadman system, there's the planet Donald Sinden. And on the planet Donald Sinden, there's Warren's base. So just take a few seconds to arrive at the space station. Right. We just need to go around the back of the space station. There we go, there's the way in. Martin 1 Prime Space Station. Welcome to Martin 1 Prime. Now, yes, anybody visiting this system now? For the rest of the time the game exists, we'll visit Martin 1 Prime. Right, Space Terminus. Right, Derek Deadman Station. Let's go to Derek Deadman Station. And we can... But that's the thing. I don't know how long these games will exist, but they reckon because there's 18 quintillion planets in this game, it would have taken you longer than the universe has existed for to explore the whole of the game. So Derek Deadman system discovered by Troughton Lives. We'll do this the old-fashioned way. I don't want to teleport down, I actually want to... Yeah, you can... So long as you can keep coming up with names, we can names anything. So let's get in the Archivemobile. Launch. Oh, there's an unknown planet. We haven't actually done them all yet, have we? Pool Town Centre. Discovered by me. That's not bad, that's actually quite nice. Donald Sinden. Now, can I actually visit the base or not? If he's not online, I might not be able to visit his base. Now, Donald Sinden's fairly bleak. There aren't many fruits beyond cacti. It might be around the other side, I don't know. Let's go around the other side. Oh, actually, I think he might need to be online for us to visit his base, because I suppose I could do bad things to it. Well, let's visit Pool Town Centre if I can find it. Ubus, unknown planet, came. Oh, hang on. Oh, that's just a criminal ship. Right, where'd Pool Town Centre go? Can you remember? Hang on. I'd rather cock this up by going round the back of the Donald Sinden. Yeah, when we were playing this online together, you can imagine the Donald Sinden impressions we did. Well, let's go back to the space station, because when we were there, we could see Pool Town Centre, couldn't we? Yeah, it's very easy to get lost in space. Right, so we came out of the... Ah, there we are. There's Pool Town Centre. A temperate planet. So, let's see somewhere quite nice. Oh dear. Bloody space pirates, go away. They're after my nutty sliced bread. They're after me chromatic metal. Oh dear. 4 pirate ships. Pool Town Centre's got an awful lot of water. But it does have salvageable scrap and paraffinium. I think can we get out of it? Yes. Got 'em. We got away. Right, let's go and land. Go and land in the trees. This is more like a planet. I did name a planet Home Firth Alpha a few days ago. I don't know if you saw that, and that was quite nice too. But oh, this is better. Green grass and blue water. Actually, colours I can understand. There we go. Should we land by the water? There we go. We'll just come down here. Boom. It all seemed to land a bit heavy, but hey. Right, welcome to Poole Town Centre, which suffers from superheated drizzle. And I can... Hey! Sorry, that's just going to try and bite me, I think. Go away. Stop shooting at me. I'm giving you fair warning, thing. I don't even know what it is. It's highly territorial, marking its hunting ground with scent, and is a strong burrower. If I walk away from it, I'm not doing anything. I'm just... Alright, you stay there. Yeah, you can... Right. Sorry about that. I was going up the hill... Oh, God. It's a dirty Great Venus flytrap as well. You don't want to sit Friday night pool, yeah. I'm giving you fair warning, I'm walking away. Oh, hello. What are you? Another creature. Oh, it's a sort of... What is it? Haven't been to Poole for a while. It's changed somewhat. Yes, indeed. It's a sort of elk, antelope thing. Hern the Hunter. I like his horns. Apparently this thing is extremely homologous. I don't even know what that means. I'll look that up later. Unless you want to Google homologous. Now the reason I come up the hill is that A, there are some boxes. B, there's some containers. We've got some bits and bobs in. And somewhere around here... Oh hello, what's that? No. I thought I... There's another container over there. Starship is there. I thought I saw a knowledge stone, but... Let's have a look at this creature. All they do is run away, these things. Oh, there's another cross-looking thing. Homologous is a word that refers to a particular... Oh, blimey, hang on. That's going to disappear off. Hello, Paul. Yeah, I'll leave you to work out, Mixer. But right, I'm just wary that thing's going to try and bite me. But I get out of its line of sight. Hopefully, we'll be. There it is. A knowledge stone. I can learn an alien language, one word at a time. Right. Homologous is a word that refers to a particular gene that has identical alleles or alleles on both homologous chromosomes. It is referred to by two capital letters XX for a dominant trait and two lowercase letters little x for a recessive trait. Well, there you go. So what did I... Oh, I learned a word there. I didn't even see what it said, but I learned an alien word. Right, I'm going to get rid of this Venus flytrap. Because they do that to you, they bite you. Oh, it's putting up a fight. There we go, right. And I'm still looking for pyrites as well. Paraffinium. Might as well have that whilst I'm here. You'll notice that quite a bit of this planet has been scanned already, the actual plants and minerals. But there we go. I'm being chased by a thing. Now look, I've got no... Aye! Don't bite me. I'm going back in my spaceship. Right, where's the spaceship gone? There. Oh, an unidentified planet. Oh, blimey, there's loads of them. Oh, God. Get out of here. Right, where's the ship? You're building a Challenger Mark 1 tank in the kitchen. Not full size, I hope. Landudno has its goats. Paul has, yeah, whatever these things are. Yes. Welcome on board, Paul. As I was saying to Martin earlier, this is No Man's Sky and is more about planetary exploration than it is accurate astronomy. But if you play Elite Dangerous and tour around the solar system, sometimes you want to do more than land on just moons with no atmosphere. Right. Let's see if we can summon... Yes, there we go. Oh, hang on, I think somebody's at the door. Hang on, back in a second. Hello, I'm back. That was somebody at the door delivering... I think it's... Let's have a look. So it's 50 Shades of Fraser Hines, A Life in Pictures, and... Hang on, I think I know what the other one is. Quarantine Now. And The Best of the Comedians, series 1 to 7. Ah, 1/35th scale, yes. Well, it says The Best of the Comedians. Apparently, yes, this set contains the best bits from the first 7 series. First shown in the early 70s. It's also got Ken Goodwin's Year, Comedians Christmas Party, Music Hall, documentary about Northern Club comedians. There was this fella. Well, it's a good addition to our wheel tappers and shunters thing. Anyway, so this big yellow thing here is my capital ship, and my capital ship is of course called Archive Central. So welcome to the I managed to save this ship when it was being attacked by pirates, and the captain... Oh, hello, who's this arriving? The captain allowed me to take command. I don't know who this is. Somebody's arrived. I think I went to some parties of the son of the comedian's producer. Ooh, blimey. Right, sorry. Somewhere here, there's some stairs. I think I've gone the wrong way. I have, haven't I? Right, we landed here, didn't we? So, yes, the stairs are that way. Let's go and visit our Admiral. Up the stairs. And see how things are, because I've sent some frigates out, well, a frigate out to do some exploration. So let's see how they're doing. Hey, don't walk into the walls. Right, let's go and visit the Admiral, see how he's So welcome to Archive Central, the command deck. Hello, Admiral. Don't understand a blind word you're saying, mate. Sorry. The ship's former owner has visibly relaxed. They seem to revel in their unworried return to pure freighter captaincy, to the simple life of engines, route plotting and cargo. I am heartened the sail has not prompted them to immediately flee the vessel. Right, okay, so they're happy. Good. Here's my navigator. Hello. Oh! Saluting. Blimey. They're all terribly polite. And let's see. If you're going around the back here, I can only run so far and then I start heavy breathing in this game. I don't know quite what that says. But let's go and see how the fleet's doing. Fleet command online. Good. Calibrating to fleet commander. Oh, is he finished? I think he's finished. Oh, he's finished his tour of duty. He's just giving me a log entry and things that he's done. It's all terribly tiny writing. I don't know whether you can read any of that, but I'm having to squint. But we've got some money, a neural duct. Scan the planet New Drain Barab. Surface was covered in large metal spheres placed in a deliberate pattern. At sufficient distance, spheres seem to represent nodes in a hypergraph. Planet appears to be part of a giant data set, purpose unknown. Collected 2 gravitino balls. Okay, alright. That's not too bad. So we've got some gravitino balls, some money. Let's see what it says. Hang on. Helps if I go to the right one. Freighter. So gravitino balls. Supersymmetric particle clusters, extremely rare and valuable. A product of divergent supergravitational forces. So I'm going to stuff those into my exosuit. We've got some gold knocking around as well. The neural duct. What's that? Insert for a concentration of a brief boost of concentration and productivity. A neural duct, useful everywhere. Highly valued in trading economies where competition between workers is fierce. Well, we'll put that in the starship then. Right, let's see if we can send our fleet onto a mission, and then that can churn in the. Whoops, not that way. That can churn in the background, so let's go and see our navigator. Oi, round here, mate. Thank you. Grah! Interloper captain. Don't call me an interloper. There is fresh glory available for the fleet. Prepare for triumph. Well, let's see what you've got to offer. Well, if I assign that ship, I've got a science vessel and that's it. I need some fuel, so we need to make some fuel. Do I have any fuel? Might. Oh yes, frigate fuel. Good. Right, I've got some fuel. Good. Right, I gotta tell him again. Because he's immediately forgotten what I've told him. View potential expeditions. Right, let's send him out on an expedition. launch expedition. Right, so we've sent our ships out somewhere, and that goes on in the background. So even if I turn the game off now, that mission is going on the servers, and we don't have to worry about that. But the stuff that we've picked up, we can now go and sell. Right. We can also go mining in the asteroid field, because if we shoot some asteroids, we get precious metals, gold and silver, tritium, platinum, and lots of useful things like that. But if we pop over to the space station now, we can sell those things that our brave spacemen have found. I should land on that planet over there because it says webbed, so it is literally a webbed planet, and I'm wondering whether we're going to meet any Zarbi or anything like that. I really don't know. Oh, I've run out of I need to refuel my engines. Hang on, pulse engines run out of stuff. Fortunately, I can run that on tritium, which is in the asteroid field. So nip to the space station, then we'll visit that webbed planet, because I don't remember it being covered in webs, but hey. So we're going to sell our balls. Slow down. Try not to smack into it. Kajunk. Welcome aboard Derek Deadman Station. So just pop over to the trade terminal. Try not to land on any of the little fellas. Galactic Trade Terminal. Let's see if we can get a good price for our bits and bobs. Gravitino balls, yeah. They're in demand, so we'll sell those. Corvax casing, well, I can't remember when I picked that up, but that's worth selling. Dihydrogen, no. Rusted metal, well, I don't really need rusted metal, so we'll get rid of that. A little bit of gold, a little bit of silver, tritium hypercluster, gold nugget, and that neural duct might as well go. So we made a bit of money again, so we got 4.6 million units. Let's see, oh, excuse me. Go and see what's happening here as well, because this chat will send you out on missions. I'm doing a few missions, but see if he's got anything worth picking up. Collect 250 chromatic metal. That's worth doing. That is definitely worth doing. I'll have some of that. In fact, he's got 2 missions like that, so... Now, chromatic metal... I've got some, but you can make chromatic metal from copper. And let's see what copper I've got. So I've got I've got quite a lot of chromatic metal, but if you find copper, you can put it in a refiner and make chromatic metal. So, by the look of it, we can actually this deliver chromatic metal to secure depot. Well, that's easy. So we should get... Aha! There's a little marker. There it is. So it's on the planet Donald Sinden. I don't know whether I explained to Paul about the planet Donald Sinden, but hey. So there's a train building or something there, where I can deliver the chromatic metal. Planet Donald Sinden entering the atmosphere. Ooh, that's quite a big station. Welcome back to Donald Sinden. Not a bad day, 19.7 degrees centigrade. Donald Sinden, yes, Donald Sinden. Warren discovered the system and the planet last week. The planet is Donald Sinden orbiting the star Derek Deadman. Yeah. So I found a secure lockbox. I can deliver the chromatic metal. There we are, delivery processing success. Any antique shops? Precisely. Well, I did suggest that we should have the planet Windsor Davies in this system, and actually there is a planet that hasn't been named yet, so we could go and do that. So let's find... So we've delivered the chromatic metal, that's good. Hello, that's a boxy looking spaceship. Off there goes somewhere. Right, yes, if we find another planet in this system, we can actually go and name it now. So let's get into space. So we've got Paul Town Centres over there. Let's just get into space a bit further. Right. Now there are some planets knocking around, weren't there? There's one. So Ubus, unknown planet, there we go. Right, let's go there. Oh, hang on. Right, it's just heading me back towards the mission agent, and then we can go down to the planet. So, because we're actually go there. So we hand in the mission that we've just done. We'll get a reward for that. Then we can go and name that planet. But yeah, they definitely deserves to be a planet Windsor Davies. Right, so just nip up here. We were meaning to do that anyway, but we got distracted and Right, so hand in the mission. Oh, you look at me. Right, there we go. The Gek is keen to offer me missions and rewards. So hand in mission. So there we are, we've done that. Nanites for our trouble. And our standing is increased. So these are the people that we patted on the head earlier, Martin. And because they didn't like being patted on the head, our standing with them went down by 1 point. But having done a mission for them, we've returned our standing to the previous position. They like us now. Yeah, that's the thing. Just don't go around patting them on the head. So I've got a new rank with them. That's good. Right, so let's go to that planet and name it Windsor Davies. So it was out and to the right, wasn't it? There it is, yes. Do you like my oops. Came. I set in, right, there we are. So it's assigned it a name, Icestin A17, which is a dreadful name. So if we land there, it's got copper, gold and sodium on it, all of which are useful. And then we can rename it. So just a few minutes to land. It says it's a pillared planet. I don't know what sort of pillars it is, Roman or... we're landing at night, but it's just... Planet Icestin. There's dreadful names it comes up with. Oh, look at these pillars. Well, it says it was a pillared planet. God, this is a test of your space driving. Let's land. Oh, and it's sunrise by the look of it. Oh, that's nice. We've come at just the right time. Gosh, that's rather nice. Like the planet hanging in the atmosphere. God, this is weird. Very strange. Right, so we've discovered this planet. So, discoveries. Windsor Davies it is. So it's Davies, isn't it, with IES? D-A-V-I-E-S. Okay. Oh, no, I can't spell. Windsor Davies. There we go. We will upload that. Welcome to the planet Windsor Davies. This system is getting very silly. So the planet... So it's the Derek Deadman system, which includes the planets Windsor Davies, Paul Townsender, Beans and Donald Sinden. Why was it called Beans? Oh, it suffered from volatile winds. That was it. I knew there was a dreadful reason why we called it the planet Beans. But So let's have a look at Windsor Davies then. It's got one type of creature living here. So let's see if we can find the creature. It's got copious flora, it's got sodium, gold and copper. The weather is crimson heat. I don't know if that's worse than prickly heat, but let's see if we can find the creature. But I do like the some very nice lighting effects here. So let's scan some of the minerals. Oh, that's floating in mid-air. That's interesting. Obdopite. 76% metal, formed by ancient tidal erosion, melts easily. Let's see. Got ferrite dust and dihydrogen in it. Okay. So it could be floating because it's magnetic. Interesting. Ooh. I quite like the colour scheme on this planet, all gold. Some very odd sound effects in my headphones here on this planet. Unidentified minerals. So yeah, if we scan some minerals. So ferrite dust and dihydrogen, both of which are useful. Oh, unidentified mineral. Ferrite dust and oxygen. Oh, hello, what's this going round in circles over here? We found the life forms. These are counting as life on this planet. Goodness me, what are they? Those have got to be wow. J. Catus domii. Encountered lurking in the endless fractal dreams of planet Windsor Davies. Tough, hardy wanderers, they spend their lives on the move. Their existence is a constant, slow-moving race against predators and starvation. They root through the undergrowth in search of food, chewing at the heads of ripe grasses, have both gills and lungs. Very, very strange. But that appears to be the only form of life here. So I don't know what predators they're talking about in the description. But some very strange things. But they don't appear to be wanting to attack us or anything like that, so we'll leave them be, I think. But yeah, we'll just scan some minerals and oh, I've just got a message. Our fleet has arrived. Captain reports potential activity. Good, so they're getting on with it. I should also explain about how the let's just head back to the ship. Oh, another unidentified mineral of some description, wherever that was. There it is. Ferrite dust and dihydrogen. Paul will appreciate this because I have got a refiner. I don't really need to build one of those at the moment. I've got a refiner. It's going to make me build the signal booster, isn't it? Metal plating. I suppose it wouldn't hurt if I actually did that, because this is part of the ongoing quest. I need a metal plating. Oops. Let's get this right. Okay. I need a metal plating and some carbon nanotubes. I'm supposed to be building a There we go. A signal booster. So there's one. Use the signal booster to triangulate all your positions. So it's sending a signal up into space. For signal detection, yeah, I've just got an ongoing quest here. Right, okay. Please select navigational task. Triangulate position. Right, so I've placed a beacon. I need to place 2 more in the star system. Then we can work out where we are in space. Pick up the... What I was going to say is that... if I can find it... yeah. I've got a refiner in my backpack. And a refiner runs on carbon.
Technology recharge.
And if I put ferrite dust in the refiner, I can get pure ferrite out the other end. There we go. I'll just make 100 or so of it. I don't need too much. I'll put the ferrite dust back in the suit. And if you've got pure ferrite, you can magnetize a pure ferrite into magnetized ferrite. And all these different things are used to build bits and pieces and to power things. There we go, magnetized ferrite. Now, what else have I got? I've got some uranium, copper. So again, copper can be turned into chromatic metal. Yeah, don't ask me if the chemistry works on all of this, Paul. I learn not to argue with these things. Chromatic metal, so that can go back there. Okay. Good. Right. We've been going for a while now, so I'll start to wind up the stream shortly, but thank you all for joining us. Right, flora. We haven't found any plants, but on this planet it's hard to tell the difference between plants, animals and minerals. But what I'll do is get back in the ship, head back to the space station. Oh, another unidentified mineral. Might be worth scanning, you never know. Ferrite dust and oxygen. So get back in the Crimson Archivemobile. Back into space. Try not to smack into the pillars.